All right, welcome back to Problem Solver Politics. I am your host, Cardinellis, with Cody the Oracle.
Hey, everybody.
And today, it's official. Andrew Yang is getting hacked, not against his will, but by one comedian, Norm Macdonald, who's going to be tweeting live during the debates. I have to tell you, Cody, I'm more excited to see what Norm Macdonald has to say about the debates than the actual debates themselves. We've almost reached Plato's forms argument here, philosophically. Anyway, Cody, tell us what's happening, my man.
Okay, so as you mostly that was all of it, but anyway, the debate is tonight. So Democratic debate will be going on in about probably as the time this video is posted, 30 minutes, 20 minutes later. Andrew Yang, of course, did not make the debate. A little bit of info about the debate going on tonight. Who made the stage? So the 6 people on stage tonight will be Biden, Sanders, Warren, Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, and Tom Steyer. Sorry, I got lost in the writing there. They mentioned Cory Booker and Andrew Yang did not make it, just to recap. So Andrew Yang will not be at the debate tonight, and there's been a lot of talk about what he will be doing. He mentioned he will be doing some counter-signaling tonight during the debate. So earlier this morning, like a spoiler alert, but Norm Macdonald tweeted out a tweet saying Andrew Yang is not in the debate. He is the only candidate addressing problems of the future, such as the increasing vulnerability of our social media. To underscore this point, I plan on hacking Mr. Yang's Twitter feed to live tweet tonight's debate. Signed, Captain Midnight, which was definitely something interesting. Anyway,
wait, can you look at that first comment, by the way? Go back. This speaks. No, go back to his tweet. This speaks to... This speaks... We've said this. Populism updates. Your Andrew Yang endorsement saga has been one of the most bizarre experiences of my life, sir.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go through that
That
in a minute,
is spot on.
We're going to go through all that.
Whoever populism updates is, that is spot on.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, Andrew Yang tweeted about 4:27 p.m., so about an hour ago, confirming that this is really happening. So I can't imagine this is the only thing Andrew Yang will be doing tonight, because unlike a lot of other candidates who didn't make the debate tonight, he actually has a very real interest in remaining in this campaign for a while to go. So he is probably doing some other stuff tonight, but this is going to be one of them. So Norm Macdonald will be live tweeting on behalf of Andrew Yang tonight. And to get to what you're talking about a minute ago, the interesting saga, the Post-Millennial actually put together a pretty decent comprehensive article going through all this stuff. So I thought it'd be fun to go through that as well. So Card, first of all, I have a question. Do you like the picture?
I do, because there's the pink hat, and I missed the pink hat phenomenon. I really never understood strategically why Andrew Yang would distance himself from that, because it was so unique and so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that heart in the middle. That seems a little bit cheerleader-esque.
Okay, we don't have to get that deep. Like or not, that was all I was looking for. Anyway, so we'll go through a little bit of this, because a couple of things I want to show you.
Look, maybe I just had some bad experiences with cheerleaders in high school, all right? So, no, I'm just
hey, you know what? You want to hear something? Didn't ask. Anyway, I didn't know he was a comedian. Legendary Canadian comedian Norm Macdonald. I was a comedian. Anyway, so let's go.
Didn't ask, Cody. Didn't ask.
Wow, man. Sorry, I didn't know that hurt you so bad. Anyway, so Norm Macdonald tweeted out, looks like early December of 2019, saying, I like Andrew Yang the best because I'm a big fan of $1,000. Always have been. And this launched, as they mentioned, a very interesting period where Norm Macdonald tweeted a lot of stuff that's... You can be the judge if you think he's actually endorsing Andrew Yang. Here's another one. I will give my full endorsement to Andrew Yang and do whatever is in my power to help him wins on one condition, that he becomes my close personal friend. The ball in your court, Andrew. So that was an interesting one. Andrew Yang responded, happy to work with you. Was meet up in Iowa or New Hampshire. I'm not sure if they ever did. Going on, he has been tweeting out more and more about him. So this was a long time coming, and this was, I believe... But
they're always these kind of... They're comedic enough where there's plausible deniability of just humor.
Especially with considering who the messenger is, right?
Yes,
Macdonald
exactly.
Because, I mean, that's the other thing. Last thing I wanted to say on this, I think is pretty funny. Very interesting move for Andrew Yang to give his Twitter account over to Norm Macdonald. If I remember correctly, was he not ran off Saturday Night Live for continually talking about the O.J. Simpson case until he basically... Am I right on that? Was that correct? I could be wrong.
I don't know the history. You're better at classic comedy than I am sometimes.
Oh, but point being, he has been known to be an edgy and controversial character at times. So I do like the bold move by Andrew Yang. I'm assuming Norm Macdonald isn't looking to tank Andrew Yang's campaign, but you know what? He potentially, I won't say he could, but I mean, like, it'd be pretty interesting seeing some verified tweets from Andrew Yang coming out of Norm Macdonald's mouth, I guess. But what do you think about it?
I think this is a perfect example of what we were calling for in an earlier video, where we said, Andrew Yang, if you're really king of the internet and you say that Donald Trump is the only one that's not coming after you because he knows that you do the internet better, prove it. Literally, those words were coming out of my mouth. less than 3 hours ago. Okay. And this is an example of guerrilla tactic marketing that I think is great. Just the idea that, whoa, Norm Macdonald, he's given the password. Like, what's it mean to hack, by the way? I assume just giving him his password and his...
More or less.
You know, yeah, and I'm sure he'll change it next day or something like that.
I'm assuming the campaign has to, like, have final say in the tweets before they go out, right?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is Zach Grumman just sitting, looking over Norm Macdonald's shoulder, ready to grab the phone if he has to with a security guard? Like, just the fact that I've never seen this done in my adult life, and I wonder logistically how it's going to be done as a millennial with a Twitter account, I'm intrigued. And these interesting things that make you intrigued and want to look more, I'm more intrigued now to watch his Twitter. And by the way, this is coming from a completely unbiased place. Okay? I'm humble enough to recognize when I, am just reacting to marketing or not. And this kind of guerrilla tactic is something that my style of personality is very attracted to. Okay. I'm less interested in the Danny Glover merch. Okay. That doesn't speak to me.
Donald
Glover. Sorry. Danny Glover. Sorry, Danny.
You don't want some Lethal Weapon merch?
Yeah. Want some Lethal Weapon merch. But, I'm less interested in the Donald Glover merch than maybe you are, for example, because obviously you purchased the hat and you were there before anybody else was. But this is something that really interests me and would make me tune in almost to the point of tuning in over the actual debates themselves. And that's all because of the internet. And he does claim to be better at the internet. So this is actually him kind of rising to a challenge that I just set 3 hours ago. I really like that.
And if it goes well cleverly, I think what's interesting about it is the idea that, like I said, Andrew Yang, I fully expect to actually be somewhere else doing something else at this time, and just someone else is doing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's a good use of his time because it requires 0 of his time, but it's a good use to get the, you know
Does
what I mean?
Andrew Yang now have Norm Macdonald's username and password?
I don't think it works that way.
And will he be tweeting from Norm Macdonald? He should be tweeting his jokes. It should be a collab.
No, because then I think he loses the benefit of the time thing. Because right now it's a great use of time.
That's true.
Andrew Yang could literally spend every minute of the debate doing something else, meanwhile having a very high-profile event going on his Twitter feed.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have to steal headlines tonight, and it looks like if this is plan 1 of how to steal the headlines tonight, I like it. I like if plan 1 is that Norm Macdonald, he's very popular. I love Macdonald, one of my favorite comedians, but also definitely can be controversial at times. Very interesting to have a character like that tweeting out messages with Andrew Yang's name, face, and little verified checkmark next to it. But I don't think anything will go wrong. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And like I said, I think he'll be doing other stuff. So it is, like you were saying earlier today, it's exactly that. What's a good way to get these people to do the thing they do for Yang? Well, Norm Macdonald is definitely a joker. So, I mean, I have to admit.
He's such a joker. He's such a joker.
I have to admit, though,
I
don't know if it was possible to listen to Norm Macdonald live tweeting his thoughts about the previous debates. I don't know if he was. So it's going to be the only place exclusive. You can only get it Andrew Yang's Twitter feed. I think it's cool.
All right. So I almost want to stop this video as soon as possible just so that we can, just tune in and pull up and see what's going on.
It'll be a lot of fun to see when it actually starts.
So we decided against companion streaming the debates tonight, although I might be willing to companion stream Andrew Yang's Twitter feed.
Oh, sorry. One second.
I'll companion stream Norm Macdonald.
I missed this earlier, but just I guess to my point earlier today, a minute ago, an hour ago, Andrew Yang tweeted out that he's actually going to be live with Ronnie Chang on the Daily Show's Instagram feed. I'll see if I can pull that up really quickly before we sign off here. So yeah, exactly. It's a good use of time because Andrew Yang is freed up to do whatever he wants anywhere else. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. Anyway, let us know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Also, remember, share these videos with your friends. It's the best way to get the message out. If you guys want to contribute to the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can join. That's the coolest thing about the Tube of You now. We actually have a membership program. For a small fee, you can get all kinds of cool extra membership benefits, such as a members-only live stream. Those are actually super fun. So make sure you guys join. There's a little join button at the bottom of this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. This is Problem Solver Politics.